Hey everybody, Scangauge2 or 3 wouldn't leave home with any vehicle travelling without it. As I come to a hill and the coolant temp goes up or the transition unlocks and the ATF goes up, I want to know about it so that I can take action, drop it back, get converter lock in the next gear, maintain better coolant temperatures and transition temperatures still going up a hill, so it's not going to drop down. But it is a massive difference going up a hill compared to down a hill, so you can watch the statistics yourself. And if you get an engine light, a DTC dot, you want to know what that diagnostic trouble code is so that you know where to look to solve the problem and get rid of that engine light. Now we're at the top of the hill now, and you see we peaked at 89, 90 degrees. Now as we start going down, you will see the coolant temperature just start rapidly dropping. You can change gears if you like, and each vehicle will be different, how much the temperature goes up and down. And yeah, a few revs isn't going to hurt the thing. Think of it as free air conditioning for your engine. Keep it nice and cool. 86 is better than 90. Anything over 90 I don't like. I'm working with AZ Scanners to get you a discount code very soon. It's either going to have been gone. Subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss all the discount codes, so you don't miss all the freebies, and so you don't miss coming out on an awesome day trip, or maybe even more than that one day. A couple of hills and that transmission temperature, and even the coolant for that matter, while I've got it locked in overdrive, makes quite a bit of difference. See, we're seeing 91 and still going. We're on pretty much flat ground now, but we have come up a few hills. That's not the temperature I like it to run at. Ideally, once again, you want to drop it back, get rid of the overdrive and lock the torque converter. And yes, you can actually calibrate it to display your accurate speed output, so you don't have to rely on a needle that's under or over reading. Lots of awesome purposes for a Scangauge2. I use the Scangauge2 here in the Hilux, in the Prado 120s, and I use the Scangauge3 in the Patrol and the 150. They just have a bit more room for it, and the Patrol has a few more outputs. On your 1GD, I'd probably go a Scangauge3 as well, and your 150 Prado. We had a discount on that recently from AZ Scanners. Just stay tuned on all the videos on both YouTube channels, 4x4 Diesel and 4x4 Adventures, and of course on our Facebook groups, Anthony Prado 4B on Facebook. You might want to be friends if you're real, and the Prado Hospital, and those pages. And thanks for your help with that camera, mate. Alright, catches later. Quick video, see ya. So this one, it's the torque converter on the top right. That's why it goes up so quickly with a slight hill. Torque converter's unlocked. See, the revs are up just a little bit, and it'll come down just as quick once it locks up again. So yeah, be careful what vehicle you choose for touring Australia. There you can see it's locked again, so you can see what happens for yourself. With the torque converter slipping, it does help keep the coolant temperature down because it reduces the load. But ideally you want to go back a gear and get the torque converter locked and keep the temperature down on both, which helps both. And you can see how rapid the ATF top right torque converter temperature comes down once it is locked again. See, that is overdrive at 110. Just cruising. She loves it. They just love cruising along, being locked, sitting on 86. And the ATF will come down to my lucky number, about 69. Cruising along. Beautiful. Your 4-speed autos, whether it's the 1KZ or behind the 1KD and the Hilux, I'd recommend you leave it in third. That's 1-to-1 gearing, gear 1, 2 and 3, until you've exceeded at least 80 k's an hour. You can't actually get the torque converter to lock in third gear, so EG now, doesn't matter how much I back off, it won't lock in third gear till we're doing at least 80 k's. So there's a bit of a tip for you. You've got to drive nice. If you want to keep your temps down, know about it. See, it's on 91s, constantly slipping and going up until you reach 80 k's. Okay, something to think about. Now in the 5-speed auto, you can converter lock in 4th and 5th. 4th is 1-to-1 gearing, and you'll get converter lock from about 60 k's an hour, but it's not as efficient or good for the engine at 60 k's as leaving it in 4th, which is why I recommend just leave it in 4th till you hit at least 70, more like 80 k's or higher, depending on your undulations, up, downhill, flat ground, whatever the case may be. 6-speed auto in the early 1GDs, they could get lock-in, I think it was 4th, 5th and 6th, and I believe the later ones, no, it might have been those, maybe 3rd, 4th and 5th. And the patrol is absolutely awesome. You can force the gears, it's even better. It's great because you can force the gears upwards, which is bloody awesome, and I believe all automatic transmissions these days should be like that. So something else Toyota sort of let us down on. If they allowed us to force it up, that'd be great, because right now, and converter lock, converter lock, look at this. I mean, see the revs, you vary your revs a bit, right? See it just up and there, because it's constantly slipping until you get to about, I'll tell you when it locks. Slight downhill, there it is, might have just locked, watch the temp. See, it drops straight away. That's what happens when it's locked. The slipping stops, the slipping is what makes the heat. I don't want to do too many of these videos. If you don't quite get it yet, but you're starting to, check out our automatic transmission playlist on 4x4 diesel. And there's a lot more videos like this explaining the gearing, the torque converter lock, the temperatures, the scan tools, and like I said, discount soon. Stick around, wait and see. Not sure where I'm going to announce it, but it'll be probably maybe early December is my guess. First week of December, something like that. I'll let you know in advance, soon as I know. In the meantime, just quietly, AZ Scanners, like everybody else, probably has a black something sale for the rest of November. Check out your pricing, it's up to you, but if you do purchase, make sure you put a note in the comments saying Anthony sent me, so the next time we want something cheap, it gives me a bit more power to say, hey, AZ Scanners, last time, you can see all these people that I'm sending across, can you please look after us, like buying in bulk. Bada bing, thanks for watching, catch ya.